there are some games where it's very difficult to imagine how anyone could make a movie out of them. I mean, why wouldn't they make a movie out of Zelda and instead they make a movie out of Mario? Mario is a very old game from the time when you didn't have a lot of space on the cartridge. So the story had to be minimal, and it's like, oh look, the princess got kidnapped, go rescue her. And you get to play as an Italian plumber. Something very ridiculous. An Italian plumber in a fictional kingdom that doesn't even have Italy. So I don't know how they're going to pull it off. I mean, it's definitely going to be very difficult to make a compelling story. But hey, I said the same thing about Sonic. And it was an okay movie. I mean, it's not something that's a classic, but it was entertaining. I had fun in the cinema, not gonna lie. Now, when it comes to Mario, you can see that they already are throwing the big guns at it, like a lot of famous Hollywood celebrities. Anna Taylor-Joy, I mean, she's probably going to give a lot of people joy, I agree with that. You can also tell that it lacks the Netflix casting, like Netflix definitely didn't do this. Jack Black, man, when's the last time I saw Jack Black? And yeah, I mean, the casting is okay, right? But apparently, the internet is mad for Chris Pratt. So, the internet isn't mad, okay? Left-leaning, whiny people on the Twitter who are complaining about this, they're not mad, and they probably don't even get bothered by this as well. The only reason, apparently, they're mad is because this guy is a Christian, and we know we can't have Christians anywhere near Hollywood. Like, it's not allowed. I mean, it's the antithesis of Christianity. The only thing that Hollywood has similar with Christianity is the diddling that goes on in the Catholic Church in Hollywood. Like that is the only thing that you can tie these institutions together. But either than that, not very much, because the moment they cast a Christian, they freak out. Now, I don't think the people who complain about it on Twitter also care about it as much. Like the only reason they complain is to show how progressive they are. It's like, I am so progressive that there is no way I can tolerate Chris Pratt into playing as the voice of Mario. Like, that's certainly it. That's it. That's why they do it. But what I do find it interesting is not that they're whining, because like Twitter whines all the time. I do find it interesting that a lot of progressive outlets, they're acting a little bit differently now. I mean, when it's a Star Wars movie, or when it's, I don't know, like the casting of God of War 4 or something like that, if anyone even has the audacity to complain about the Netflix casting, even if it's a historical movie, it's like, oh, whiny babies are complaining. Oh, like, look at these people, a small vocal minority. But when it's the leftards complaining, oh, the internet as a whole, the internet is the problem. Like, get the fuck out. It's like, I gotta say, I do see the level of satisfaction in going into these people DMs, into these people tweets, and saying exactly what they would say to you if you were complaining. It's like, bro, grow up. Why do you care about a children's movie? Why do you care who gets casted in a child's movie? And they get really angry if you do that. Like, if you use their own arguments against them, they're fuming. So, just wanted to say this. I don't know if the movie is going to be great, to be honest. I'll wait for the trailer. But again, like, my expectations are low to non-existent. And by the way, like, people who say, oh, this is a movie for kids, get the fuck out. Like, have you ever gone to a movie for kids and see how many adults are in there? I mean, we're in the soy generation. Do you understand that all the movies for kids have more adults watching them than kids? I mean, look at the latest He-Man. I'm willing to bet there were more adults watching it than you had kids watching it. And it's because these are childhood icons. Like, people grew up with them and they have nostalgia. So, of course, they're going to see it. Now, I guess like what they're trying to do is they want to get the people who are, attracted to these nostalgic elements, and they would go to the cinema and bring their kids along. So if they make Mario the sequel, then I suppose you might have the kids going by themselves. But so far, like, I haven't seen that many old IPs being made into good stuff. Again, He-Man is a great example. So my expectations are quite low, but I'll give them this. Considering that Nintendo is directly involved and they're interested in making sure it's a good product, maybe it will surprise us. Who knows? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys there.